Oh, it's always a great pleasure to introduce Zoltan to the world, so to speak. And for those of you who haven't met Zoltan yet, I can tell you that he is a true visionary and a top leader in ASEA. His trailblazing entrepreneurship has really created one of the fastest growing and most successful ASEA businesses in the world. And this is much thanks to his innovative strategies and genuine passion for our industry. And with an unwavering work ethic and a keen eye for opportunities, he's earned the respect and admiration of both his peers and also from the entire ASEA corporate team. So we're also impressed and really blown away for all what Zoltan does. And from the very humble beginning, only 4 years ago, to great achievements, being recognized as the Business Builder of the Year last year, Zoltan, you truly is a force for good in the world. So we are all looking forward to your trainings every time you do the training. So it's up to you now. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecile. I want to say a thank you for Chris as well, to organizing this weekly course to Europe. Chris and Rhonda Gullo. Thank you for organizing this all the time. And Morten and Cecile, thank you so much. So the team, what we achieved, thank you for the introduction. What the team achieved, we achieved gold in our 6 weeks in business. We achieved 10,000 euro income in our 7 months. We achieved 20,000 euro monthly income in our 18th month. And we achieved Ambassador Double Diamond in our 26 months. We achieved ASEA million dollar club in our 3rd year in business. I have been selected Global Advisory Council member on the 2nd year we are in the business. We have business partners in 33 countries. Mainly, we are very active in 10 countries. We have 8 front lines who are achieved diamond and above. We have 1 triple diamond, 1 double diamond, and we have 6 diamonds, I believe, but 7 is our front line diamonds. So this is what we achieved in the last couple of years. And last year we achieved #1 income earner in Europe. That's the very, very short introduction. And the reason I did this introduction to you, not to shine Zoltan, because Zoltan is exactly the same human being like everybody here in this call. I am not special at all. I am exactly the same human like you. I am exactly the same, like not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. I have ego, but it's smaller and smaller every year. So I am not special. And the reason I told you our achievement is because I learned how to work not just hard, but how to work hard and efficient. It's 2 very, very important things. And I want to share with you tonight a very, very small, tiny piece of this. What is the meaning of working hard and working smart? What is the meaning of working hard and working efficiently? So that's the couple of things I want to share with you. A couple of thoughts. I will go into some pieces. So sorry if it doesn't make sense to you, but I will try to give you some pieces and you're going to put the puzzles together when you think. And then this is a very important word to tell you to think. I remember the story when Tyler mentioned that he went to his father for advice and counseling and doing some strategies. And then Tyler was expecting his father is going to have a big lectures of what to do, how to do, how. And he just keep saying one word, think. Think. And it's so powerful. And I'm going to give you some questions. And please take a note of these questions. And please, when you have these questions, please think when you are alone at home with your business or with your sponsor, and then it will create genius ideas. And this is what is happening to me every week when I'm thinking, and then I'm asking myself this question, I think again, and I have new experience every day. I registered a lady today, and then this is a brand new experience, even if I'm doing this for I don't know how many times. I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that we opened 126 front lines in the last 4 years. I was counting until 126, but after I stopped counting. So maybe it's more, a little bit, but more than 100, that's the key. And I registered this lady today, and I learned again a big thing, because I was asking myself a question and I was thinking. And then we are more than 4 years in the business. I'm still learning, and I learned amazing things today after I registered this lady. So let me share a little bit of thoughts with you. And this is every Saturday. This is what I do every Saturday when I start the week, my ASEA week, my business week. I ask myself why I am doing this. So I keep reminding myself why I am doing this. It's very, very crucial. And then I'm thinking a lot why I am doing this. And I'm giving more than one answer to myself. Why I am doing this. A new ASEA week is starting, Friday finish. So a new week, Saturday morning, why I'm going to do this week. And then more I'm thinking about this, more energy I get, more inspiration I get from myself. And this is very, very crucial, is because what I realized that, especially for the new people, you get inspiration only if outside you get influencers. You watch a video, you talk to your sponsor, you get another training, you go a seminar, you go a meeting. Then outside you get inspirations, you get motivations. It is very important at the beginning, but we have to learn something to get inspiration from inside. When we are at home alone and the sponsor is not available, and then we are not motivated, and then we are thinking, I should give this up, I should give up this. So this is a very good point. Every Saturday morning when you start your week, why I'm doing this, if you're doing at all. So if you are doing it. Second question, who I'm going to help. Every single business, you need a customer you serve. So here you have to ask yourself, whom I'm going to help. And the next question, how I'm going to help to these people, and where I'm going to find these people. Always ask these questions, and always think about these questions. Think again, think again, think again, because every week you get new ideas. It's coming to your mind. It's very, very powerful. And when you meet successful people, ask them these questions. Cecile, can I ask you why you are doing this? Cecile, can I ask you who you are going to help? Can I ask you, Cecile, how you are going to help those people? Can I ask you, Cecile, where are you going to find these people? And do the same with Chris. Do the same with Trish. They do the same with Ellen Noble. Do with your upline. Do with your sponsor. Do this with everybody. And you listen other people, new ideas is coming to yourself as well. Very, very, very interesting exercise. So this is the first thing I wanted to share with you. The second thing is, do we have to work hard? So for building a freedom, a financial freedom, personal freedom, time freedom, family freedom, geography freedom, if you want to build that freedom, you cannot have an employee work ethic. For the employee work ethic, you get employee freedom, employee salary, employee lifestyle. So it's just common sense. If you want to get out from mediocrity, you have to have a work ethic which is much, much higher than the normal average. So you have to do much, much more. So you have to work very hard. But we met so many people who are working very hard and they don't have the results. Is it true? So why is it happening that people are working very hard in the ASEA business and they don't have results? Number one is they don't work hard long enough. That's the first answer. And if they work hard enough and long enough, then the next thing is they are not efficient enough. So it's not enough to work like crazy, and then you are investing your time and your energy into the wrong place, and then you're going to learn your lesson 2 years later. It's very painful to waste 2 years. I wish I knew this at the beginning. So that's why it's very important, a regular consultation with somebody who is producing results. Somebody, you need a mentor, you need a coach who is 1, 2, 3 chapters ahead before you. So he knows a little bit more than you. It's very, very important to find a mentor and squeeze out all the experiences and all the knowledge from this mentor, because it will save many, 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 many months and years for you. It's very crucial. So what I learned is, it's when I'm watching people, it's very important that you have to work hard and don't look for the results after 3 weeks. So what I learned is, if you work very hard, you're supposed to have results 3-4 months later. So if you take a lot of action, these weeks action will you see the results 2-3 months, preferably 3 to 4 months later. So if you work hard, you have to do this long enough, minimum 3-4 months when you see the results. I showed you many times the curve of our numbers of business partners. For 1 year, it was very, very small, little tiny growth. It was growing every single week, every single month, but it was so little. And then exactly 1 year, it just suddenly boom, and it started growing like exponentially. So for me, it took 1 year, but believe me, I was doing very, very, very fast. So 2 years, it's a minimum if you want to build your freedom. 2 years a minimum to achieve. So if I meet somebody, it's starting from zero, and you want to build your freedom, I will always say 2 to 4 years. That's the plan. 2 to 4 years. That's realistically when you can build a team which is going to be, more than the average income. So what we have to learn is not just to work hard, but to work efficiently. It's very, very crucial. And then a big lesson what I learned, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, the less is more. And then it's typically true in our business. If you look at how many people you work, how many people you talk, and how many people you help to grow their business. And then if you select less people, but they are more hungry, you will have better results than you speak 20 people every week and you are trying to help 20 business partners every week, but they don't want so badly this business. You want more than them, the game is lost. So it's very crucial. You need to find people who wants to build this business more than you. They want to build this more than you. That's the healthy balance. Okay, so the less is more, and then select whom to you gonna offer. And what I mean is, I don't offer this business to everybody. So how I decide if I offer this business to the person, how I decide is I decide with I'm showing sincere interest towards them. So if I have a guy, if I have a person, I didn't speak to him for a long time. We used to work together on the cruise ship. And I just talked to yesterday with the guy. Yesterday I went to the airport, and then I called the guy. I met him in Republic of Ireland when I used to live in Ireland. And it was 2013 when we left Ireland, exactly 10 years ago. So 10 years I haven't speak this guy. He's a Polish guy, and he's a leader in Amway business, in the previous business. And for 10 years we didn't speak. So I messaged him a couple of times. How are you, Marius? How is everything? And how is everything with you? And how is Anita? So yes, we are fine. We are here. And they said, can we speak to you? I want to ask you something very important. Yes, sure, I will call you. He didn't call me. After 1 week, I texted him, replied to his message, I will call you, Alexei, when approximately you will call me. Then he answered, I'm going to call you on Monday, yesterday. So he called me and we talked. And then I asked them, how are you guys? How is everything? And what do you work? And where is Anita is working? I'm working in the bar. Anita's working in the restaurant. Is it good? Which area? Here. Is everything? Oh, how long you are? Oh, long time. Where are you going for holiday? When do you go for holiday? So I asked a lot of questions until he asked me what I am doing. How is my family? What we do? So that was a turning point when I told him what I do and what are we doing and how is our life. He was completely shocked, completely shocked. And then we finished the conversation and he sent me a message, Zoltan, can you send me some more information about this business, what you do? This is what he texted me. And I didn't say the name, I just described our life to him. So he asked me, I will give him. So I sent him Momentum Starlink. And I will watching him, what he's going to do with the links. Anyway, so I select who I'm going to give the offer. I'm not going to give the offer to anybody because I want to find the reason why this person, it's worth of my time to talk to him about ASEA, either the product or the business opportunity. So how I'm doing this, I'm asking people, how are you? How is everything? How is life? I'm sincerely showing my interest towards them. And then when they are telling me their stories, what's happening in their life, I'm looking for the points where I can hook my business opportunity or my products. So I'm looking for in their stories when they are complaining, for example, everything is fine. Yes, we are great. The kids are happy. We just came back from vacation. And how is your mommy? How is your daddy? Oh, my mother has a terrible pain. She had the back pain, very back pain. So usually what I do, I don't react anything. I just make notes in my mind. The mother has a back pain. So I don't jump immediately if it's a fresh contact. So it's a freshly refreshed. I don't jump immediately. I talk to everything else. I don't mention ASEA. 1 week later, I go back. Hey, Joe, I'm thinking about you. You mentioned about your mom, back pain. I want to tell you something. I want to talk to you about something. So this is how I do. So I'm not jumping immediately because then it seems like I want to sell them. Yeah, but I don't want them. I want them, they asking me what I have. So it's very crucial to get the posture that they are the one who is asking me. They are the one they need to qualify for my time. They are the one they need to qualify for my business coaching program. So I want to keep that posture. So I'm looking for when I'm asking them questions and I'm listening to them. And I'm looking for the points where I can hook my opportunity or my products. So if they say, Zoltan, everything is great. I have a great job. I make a lot of money, but I don't see my family. I have to wake up very early and I go to bed very late. I don't see the children. Boom, that's the hook. This is the point that I can place my opportunity. So if I find the reason why I should give him the opportunity or the product, only then I tell them, hey, I need to speak to you. So I'm just randomly, I'm not giving to everybody. Because randomly, if I'm giving to everybody, then I get more disappointment than success. But if I finally selecting those who are in pain, either financially, either in real health challenge. So if they have a good reason, if they don't have a good reason, I'm not talking about them, unless they ask me. But if they ask me, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. We have a beautiful life. We are in Switzerland. We just moved from the UK. The kids are in the school. We're living by the lake, beautiful view. Me and my wife, both of us, we are at home. We're working online. We are bringing a brand new cellular health technology to the market. And we are working in 33 countries, 10 countries very effectively. And I'm so happy because I was able to help a lot of people to earn more than 5,000 euro monthly income. And that's it. And I changed topic immediately. Because if I change topic immediately, that's the hook. And if they jump on them, they are the right person I want to talk to them. If they don't ask me, they are not hungry enough. So I'm not chasing the wrong people. I'm talking with those people who are hungry. But I have to be able to drop this message to make it very attractive if they are hungry. But if they're hungry, they will jump on it. If not, if they are in a comfort zone and they are happy, I don't need them. I don't need everybody. Usually I do most of the time. Unless I have a very, very good reason why they are so good as an opportunity. If they speak several languages, if they speak a language which I don't speak, if they live somewhere in outside of the other country, that it can be a hook that, hey, Joe, are you living in Norway? Oh, yes, I'm a long time looking for somebody who speaks Hungarian living in Norway. I have a business coach. We're running a very, very powerful and interesting project online with the cellular health technology. And we are a long time, we are looking for somebody because we have nobody, we have no representative in Norway who speaks Hungarian. Do you know somebody who speaks Hungarian community in Norway? Do you know somebody who would have 2 hours free time who can help us to launch this project? Of course, not for free. If the person is the right person, we are happy to overpay him. Boom, that's it. So this is how I'm placing the hooks. But this is, of course, you have to exercise. But if the person has a good reason, so if the person is complaining me, I don't make enough money, I have no time, I have, so if the person is complaining me, that's the only moment when I'm, okay, this is the person I want to offer. So that's the person I want to negotiate with. I have something, if you can invest, you can help me, I can help you. This is another good questions to ask questions before I register somebody. We had a person today who is not in the same level with us. So he wants me to help him, but he doesn't speak the same language. So I want to find out if he understood all the concept, what we are doing and how we can help him. So I want to make sure that if he's answering these questions, according to his answer, I really want to help him. Because if he cannot convince me answering to these questions, if he cannot convince me, it's a lot of time wasting unless he will introduce me somebody else. So if somebody is not the right person, it doesn't mean it's completely garbage bin. It's not true, because he can introduce somebody who is going to be your Jolly Joker. But usually if somebody says, Zoltan, I want to do this question, I want to ask this question to them. I want to do this business. I want to ask this question to them. What do you want? If somebody says, Zoltan, I see the presentation, I like this ASEA, I want to do this business with you, please help me. If they say to me, I want to ask them before I start to invest my time, and I want to ask them, what exactly you want to achieve with this business? What exactly you want? Second thing, why you want what you want? Why you want to achieve that? Why is it important for you? Why do you need that, what you want? The next question, when you want to achieve that? Approximately, when is the time frame? They said, I want this. Why you want this? Because of this. And when? And it says, okay, this is the time frame approximately I want to achieve it. And then the fourth question I'm asking is, what are you able to sacrifice to get this? If we could achieve your dream, what are you willing to pay a price? What are you willing to sacrifice to achieve this? And then if he can answer me the good questions, so if I feel that he is able to convince me that he's a good investment, then of course the last thing is, do you want to do it by yourself? You have some idea how you're going to do this? Because some people have idea. I'm going to sell these products. I go to the market, the fish market, and I'm going to sell a certain fish market. If you really want this, go ahead and good luck and bye-bye. So you don't need me. But if you want to learn how, with our team, how we achieve this, and that's why I did the introduction, our third year $1 million club. In the second year, voted advisory council. We achieved our 6 weeks goal. In our 7th month, we achieved €10,000 monthly income. In our 18th month, we achieved €20,000 monthly income. In our 26th month, we achieved Ambassador Double Diamond. And we are the only one Ambassador Double Diamond in Europe and the best income earner in Europe. So the reason I'm telling this, because this is what we achieved. What I want to sell is our coaching and mentorship program. This is what I want to sell, not ASEA. ASEA, you can have it. And loads of people can have ASEA. But the coaching and mentorship program, what I want to achieve, the doors I am able to open to you, I want to sell. So I need to speak who is Chris Gulo. I need to speak who is Cecile. I need to speak who is your diamond upline, and I am able to open this door to this person. So you have to build your own diamond upline, and that's the coaching and mentorship program you need to sell that your team achieved. And this is what we're gonna teach you. And this is why we are the authority that we can teach you. If you want, if we know what you want, and if we know why you want to achieve it, we know approximately when you want to achieve it, and then I know exactly what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve this. So if you're telling me and I feel confident that you are a good investment, then we can talk about this. This is very important to clarify these points, because we don't want to mislead the person when they're starting the business and they said, oh, I have to come to this meeting. Oh, I have to come here. Oh, I have to do weekly meetings. Oh, I didn't know that. It's cost too much for me. It doesn't work for me. But if we tell this in advance and we clarify this in advance, then it's a completely different story. So I registered this lady today, and this is so important. I give him a 19 minutes introduction, how to start a business. I showed him the website. I showed her the website. And then I talked to her 19 minutes what to do. And then I kept it so simple what she needs to do. And then I gave her 4 steps. These 4 things you need to do now. Only 4 things. You have all your Facebook friends, you have all your friends on the phone, and so all those things. You have to tell everybody the truth. Then the truth is you met a very successful businessman from Switzerland who is launching a brand new project, already very successful in many countries, and is launching a brand new project in the country and in the city where you live. And this businessman asks you, if you know somebody who is willing to help us, not for free, somebody who speaks fluent English and speaks the local language in that country and speak fluent English. And the person has minimum 2 hours to invest. If that's the right person and the person is able to work really hard and really smart, we are able to overpay him. So please ask everybody who is willing to help to this businessman. If they ask you what it is, send them this link. Send them this presentation. After they watch this presentation and they say, I like it, invite them, second step, invite them immediately to the big Facebook group. After you invite them to the Facebook group, teach them how they can search testimonies in the Facebook group. Step number 3, send them the second video, this video. And when you send them this video, the second video, ask them to take 1 page of handwritten notes. What was the most important information for them, the best takeaway they learned from this video? Handwriting, only 1 page is enough. And once they watch the video, they have the handwriting, take a photo of this handwriting, send it to me, and I set up a personal meeting with this businessman. That's the 4 steps you need to do. And I wrote it down, each steps, I wrote it down. I gave her the links. I said, you have to call me at least 2 times in a week. What you did, what happened, what you didn't do, it doesn't matter, but 2 times a week, you have to call me in the first month, in the first 4 weeks. It's so simple, so super simple. So that's the simplicity is so crucial, because the beginning I learned we want to teach everything to the new person, and we give a lot of information, and more information we give the person, more slow down with the action, and more slow down in the action, and time goes by. It's more and more difficult to wake up the sleeping giant, because more and more they go to the direction, this business is not working for me. This is what usually is happening. Thank you so much for your time.